Welcome to Random Vibes with Tea. My name is Tanya. I pray that everyone is doing well, feeling good, and walking in your truth. Welcome to this week's vlog. It's a lot of crazy eating going on and some good fun times. So enjoy the video.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation.
So the next day, I wanted to eat a little healthier, and I also wanted to try out my new portable Ninja blender. I got this as a birthday gift and I had never used it. So let's just check out how well I do with it. What I did learn is I don't follow instructions very well. I did fill the container with too much fruits and I needed to chop the broccoli up. That's why it turned out so chunky, but it tasted good. The next time I did it, it turned out very smooth and very well. So don't let this discourage you for trying out this item. Here you will see that I made a salad topper consisting of chopped onions, green peppers, tomato, and cucumbers. And then I seasoned it a bit.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
And welcome to Random Vibes with Tea. My name is Tanya. I pray that everyone is feeling well, doing good, and walking in your truth. We made it to Friday, you guys. Just dropped my daughter off at school here. Hold on, my other phone was ringing. Here at the Dollar Tree, got a few things I'm going to pick up this morning before I head home. And just wanted to stop in and say hi. And maybe I'll film some footage in the Dollar Tree and show you guys what I pick up. Not getting a whole lot of things. Trying to stick to my little list. You know, my goal for 2024 is to try to save a little more. But I'm headed into the store. See you soon.
that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation. 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 I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
Hey, just got back in the car. I don't know how that came out because I'm rushed up. Just got back in the car from the Dollar Tree. While I was in there, my daughter called and told me that she had to come home from school because she was in a nurse's office and she had a episode where she threw up twice and a slight fever. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, mommy's on her way. Because I know once you have a little fever or you throw up, which I understand, they have to take precautions to make sure whatever it is she has that, she's not going to spread it. And I'm just surprised because I just dropped her off no more than an hour ago. But I have to go back to get her and, be on mommy duty and make sure she's good. So I'll catch you guys later. Hey, still driving and pick my daughter up. I just had to check back in just to say how crazy some people are when they drive, I get to a light a moment ago where it was 2 lanes to turn left. So I had my signal light on to get in the lane and about to get over. And it was a lady trying to get over as well. Instead of her driving along with the traffic, she actually came to a stop in the middle lane. If you can follow what I'm saying, it's 2 left lanes that turn, and then there's a 2 center lanes keeping straight, and then a right lane. So we were in the middle lane, both trying to get over into the turning lane to the left side, where it was enough space to get over. I was about to get over because I saw her in front of me, and instead of her getting over along with me, because it was enough space for us both to proceed to our left and get in the left lane, she just stopped. I mean, literally came to a stop in the street and sat there. I mean, just sat there. And so the gap that we had to get over, of course, closed. It's like 9 something in the morning. You still have people commuting, trying to get to work. And this fool just come to a stop. I'm looking like, what? So she proceeds to sit. I guess she thought somebody was going to just stop their commute, usher her into the left lane so she can turn. I'm like, really? You have certain people who think that they can drive how they want, do what they want on these roads. If she feels like she needs to get into that left lane and she didn't want to try to use her driving skills and get herself over, okay, let me just stop, and somebody will eventually stop and let me in. So I have to go around her. Well, I had to go around her. I just kept straight, went to the next light, made a U-turn, and as I'm turning to the street that I was trying to make the left turn on, because I'm going to pick my daughter up, like I said, here she's at the light. I'm like, I wonder how she got over. It just makes me laugh. What happened to the world today? When I was driving younger, between my teens, my 20s, 30s, it was a little more courteous drivers. People just didn't come to a stop and be like, okay, I got to get over, so I'm just going to stop. Or I need to do something. I'm just going to impede all of the other drivers, stop what they're doing, and just force my way over instead of just making a U-turn at the next light or turning up at the next corner. People don't do that these days. They see the corner that they want to go on, they're going to stop traffic and sit until they're able to turn the corner. Everybody else coming down the street has to just go past them, bypass them, go around them, and instead of them just going another block up, turning on that street or making a U-turn, if you're able to come back to where you need to be. Is it just me? I'm like, is it just me? Let me get off here and focus on my driving before I become one of the same people I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Hey, just wanted to properly end this video. When I did get to my daughter's school to pick her up, she was quite sick. So I had to do the mommy thing and go get the little sick aid items that we normally have: soup, crackers, juice, ginger ale, medicine, etc. So I just wanted to again say thank you guys for watching my video. Please help us sister increase her views. Make sure to like, comment, thumbs up, share, and subscribe. I pray that you guys continue to do well and be blessed. Until my next video.